April 21, 2026. The world is holding its breath as the 14-day ceasefire between the United States and Iran teeters on the edge of total collapse. Just hours ago, Tehran officially spurned a second round of peace talks scheduled in Islamabad, Pakistan, citing bad faith and the intolerable atmosphere of threats. As the diplomatic doors slam shut, President Donald Trump has issued a chilling ultimatum from the Oval Office. The blockade stays, and if a deal isn't reached by Wednesday, the bombs start going off. Today we look at the breakdown of the Islamabad summit, the naval boarding of the MV Tuska, and why the Middle East is staring down the barrel of a forever war that no one seems able to stop.
At the heart of the deadlock is the US naval blockade. Since the war began in late February, US Central Command has effectively sealed the Strait of Hormuz. CENTCOM reports it has intercepted 27 vessels attempting to break the seal. The situation turned violent on Sunday, April 19. The US destroyer Spurns opened fire on the MV Tuska, an Iranian-flagged vessel, after it refused to change course. Marines from the 31st Expeditionary Unit seized the ship in a high-stakes boarding operation. To Trump, this is maximum pressure 2.0. To Tehran, it is armed piracy. Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi stated that Iran will not sit at a negotiating table while its people are being starved by a naval ring of steel. Trump's response: if you want the blockade lifted, bring the uranium back to the USA.
To understand the rage in Tehran, we have to look back to June 2025. In a massive air campaign dubbed Operation Midnight Hammer, the US deployed over 125 aircraft, including 7 B-2 stealth bombers, to strike Iranian nuclear sites at Fordo, Natanz, and Esfahan. While the Pentagon claimed the nuclear program was obliterated, intelligence reports suggest core components were moved underground before the first bomb fell. This lingering nuclear ghost is exactly what Trump wants to exercise in Islamabad. He believes he has the military leverage to force a grand bargain, but Tehran's leadership, now led by the military advisors to Mojtaba Khamenei, seems prepared to see the country burn before they surrender.
Pakistan has been the unlikely stage for this drama. Field Marshal Asim Munir and Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif have spent weeks shuttling between Washington and Tehran. The first round of talks, led by Vice President JD Vance, ended with a fragile 14-day truce. But the second round, meant to begin today, is dead on arrival. Tehran's negotiators refused to board their flight to Islamabad after Trump renewed threats to destroy Iran's power plants and bridges. On the other side, Secretary of State Marco Rubio insists that Iran use the ceasefire only to rearm its proxies in Lebanon and Iraq. The grand bargain has been replaced by a grand standoff.
We are now in the final hours of the ceasefire. Oil prices have already shattered records, crossing $115 a barrel as markets panic over a potential total closure of the Persian Gulf. Trump has made his position clear. The blockade is the permanent reality until Iran capitulates. Tehran has countered. If they cannot export oil, no one will. As the sun sets over the Persian Gulf tonight, the question isn't if the fire starts again, but how far it will spread.